How's it going, everyone? Bizarro Mike here, and I know I'm not doing enough of these videos. I know some of you are, my following, are still interested in what I have to say about fighting games, video games maybe, and of course esports. So I'm going to make an effort to do this more often. I would say that the reason I haven't posted an update since my last video is mostly because I've been a little busy. Obviously, as many of you know, I'm unemployed and I've been looking for some work. I've picked up a couple small freelance things on the side while I look for work, and I'll just roll right into this first topic I wanted to bring up. This is going to be a relatively short video, I think, mostly updating me personally. I don't have anything super specific I want to talk about fighting games at the moment, so I want to start with my job status. Many of you know I'm unemployed. Yahoo Esports closed down. Came back from E3, and I still don't have a lot of leads, but there is one job in particular that I have applied for that I think will be a great fit for me. And I don't want to say what it is and where it is just yet publicly because I'm kind of superstitious and I don't like jinxing things. But know that I have applied for a job. I think it's going to be a great opportunity, assuming I can interview and get that job. So I just ask for your continued support and your good vibes. Throw the good vibes out in the universe because it helps. Trust me, it helps. Other than that, like I said, I've picked up some freelance gigs in between jobs here, and you may see some writing here and there. That leads me to, I guess, my next topic real quick. As I mentioned, I want to do more of these videos. I think I obviously, I feel like I should. But for myself, if nothing else. But I think, again, there are enough of you out there that are curious about what I have to say about things, and I appreciate that, and I feel like I should support that more by putting out more content. At minimum, I would say one of these a week. If there's enough to talk about, maybe more. This brings me to EVO. My last update, I talked about I'm not sure if I was going to go to EVO because, well, I wasn't sure if I should spend the money. Again, this is coming out of my personal bank accounts. I'm not being paid to work at EVO. I put the word out there that if anyone was looking for someone, a veteran writer or a veteran on-camera personality for EVO, that I was available. Lots of retweets. So, of course, again, thank you very much for that. But no bites, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm actually kind of curious to see what an EVO is going to be like as a spectator, not working the event for a media outlet, but as a spectator and as a competitor. As sort of a last-minute decision, I think what actually spurred me to register was seeing that Tekken 7 at EVO had over 1,000 entrants this year, which I believe is almost twice what it was last year. As many of you know, I've been playing a lot of Street Fighter V and Tekken 7, and I think just seeing that announcement spurred me to throw my hat in the ring. So, I will be competing in Street Fighter V, so I'm going to bring my Colleen, the Ice Queen, to Street Fighter V, see how I do, and I'm going to bring Paul. You guys know, if you've been watching the streams, if you've been seeing me talk about it on Twitter, you know I like playing that Paul, that from day one, Tekken 1, my day one Paul. I'm going to be competing in Tekken 7. I've been wanting to compete actually in Tekken 7, but I wasn't sure that I wanted EVO to be my first tournament. But you know what? Why not? So having said that, again, I'll play both of those games. I don't know that I really have any plans to play any other games at this moment. I believe as of this recording, today is the last day to register for main games. I'm not sure about other games. So with that, my plan at EVO is to record some vlogs, and I think the other reason I wanted to compete was because it adds a nice little angle to the vlogs that I'll be recording. I think it adds a little bit of story to these videos, other than just like, hey, here I am at EVO, let's, check things out, whatever. I think it kind of adds a little depth. On top of that, I haven't really decided what else I wanted to do. I posted on the Street Fighter Reddit, the Street Fighter subreddit, that about some ideas, whether you guys wanted to see some content, something like interviews like I've done in the past, or maybe follow a player around. I don't think I'm necessarily going to follow a player around because I think as right now it's maybe just a little too much. So the follow a player around bit is now me, I guess. Instead of me following someone like Cien or some up-and-comer, it's going to be me. Hopefully I'm the up-and-comer. I don't know. But as far as interviews, I'm still undecided if I want to do any specific interviews or how I want to do them. So I'm open to suggestions. Any specific players or people. It doesn't necessarily have to be a player. You guys know I talk to TOs, I talk to players, I talk to anyone that's involved in fighting games. It could be another media person for all I know. So if you're interested in that, please feel free, let me know in the comments or tweet at me, of course, Bizarro_Mike 1Z2Rs. And yeah, I mean, that's my plan for Evo. I just want to have fun. Even if I'm getting content, if I'm sort of working, I guess, on my own, getting content, I want to have fun. Kind of like what I did at E3. I know some people have asked me specifically if I'll be working or reporting at Evo. Again, I don't think that's going to be the case because I don't really have a desire to work for free. In essence, do a lot of work reporting the event if I'm not getting paid for it. I know that maybe sounds a little selfish, but you have to understand I'm already investing a lot of time and my own money into this event. And so anything I get content-wise out of this event is going to be for myself or my own channels. Obviously, when I say myself, my channels for you guys. So I hope you understand that, and I hope that makes sense to people. So that's about it. Oh, one more thought. I almost forgot. Twitch. I'm a Twitch affiliate now. I have a sub button. I haven't put a lot of thought into things like emotes and things like that. I just haven't had a chance to really. So unfortunately, I don't have that stuff worked out. But I do have a sub button. It's live. My very first sub was the wonderful Zorine T, my former coworker at Yahoo Esports. I can't thank her enough for being #1. Unfortunately, that will not earn you any credit towards the ass whooping I'm going to give you when you finally accept my challenge in Tekken 7, whether it's, I don't know, a first to 3, 5, 10, whatever you want to do. You've been ducking me all these months, so at some point, we have to do this thing. I don't know, whenever you grow a spine and are ready for the death fists, the Paul death fists. But again, the sub button's live. I appreciate anyone and everyone who tunes in to my streams. The very few of you at this point. I know it's small, but that money, of course, would help. I know it's not a lot. You know, the being an affiliate is not like being a big time streamer, right? But every little bit helps, and especially in this time where, you know, I'm kind of in between things. So, having said that, twitch.tv/Bizarro_Mike 1Z2Rs, Twitter Bizarro_Mike 1Z2Rs, and of course hit up my YouTube right here, hit the subscribe button, hit the likes, the follows, all that good stuff, and I will talk to you soon, and we'll see you at Evo.